Hi, this is Tiffany, and I know everyone is freaking out about the coronavirus because the stores are just about completely empty. So to prevent having to fight the crowds or get into fights trying to fight for the last bag of potatoes, it's very important to go ahead and have a backup plan and have food stored. So I want to go over some ways that you can store your food and have a backup plan. So in situations like this, you're not freaking out and going out and spending all your money that you weren't prepared for. So most people know that I am a health nut, and it's important to go ahead and have your beans and rice. You can go to Costco or Sam's, buy them in bulk. Go ahead, put them in these Mylar bags. I bought these off of Amazon, probably 20 something dollars. And these are the 1 gallon ones. And these are oxygen absorbers. So you want to put about 2 in each bag. That's what I do. And that way they will be stored for a good 20, 25 years. You don't have to worry about rotating them out because they last for so long, and just keep an eye on them and you can eventually use them. But I like to go ahead and be prepared and keep myself nourished during these hard times instead of just eating all canned food because my digestion would not be happy. So I do have some green lentils, amaranth, which is like a gluten-free grain. I do have some chia seeds and some flax seeds. I have some miso soup because these are really good in case you're sick or anything like that. I also have some coffee that I bought from Sam's that I didn't like. And instead of just throwing it away, I go ahead and store it away in case of an emergency. I have coffee. So anyway, I'm going to store some green lentils. I'm going to put the name on there, the date, which is 3/16/20. I'm going to put in my oxygen absorbers first because I keep forgetting to do it. So I go ahead and I'm going to stick those in first. Open these up. And get them open. Okay. Open these up. Put them in here. Because these do have expiration dates, and it says it expires in like 2 years, and I might as well just go ahead and store them in here, make sure that they're going to last longer. Okay, so you get it all nice and fitted down here. Go ahead and take a hot flat iron, like I have here, and seal it. You don't want to hold it in the same spot for too long because then it'll puncture a hole in it. So we're going to go ahead and seal it. Okay, one more time, just to make sure. All right, now I'm gonna trim. All right, and then to reuse this one, you can seal the bottom of this here, and then you can add more to it, so that way it's not going to waste. Then I will go ahead and cut the instructions off of here and stick it to the back. Because what if you haven't cooked it before? Or what if somebody else cooks it and they don't know how to cook it? So these are just good to have. And I recently started doing this because I thought to myself, well, how am I going to remember how to cook it? So anyway, if you have a shipment tape, which is the clear one, that's the best to use. I don't have that, so I'm just going to use some duct tape. And I'm going to stick it on the back. And that's it. So what you want to do is you want to stick this on your table, coffee table, something like that. Lay it flat overnight and then stick it in a food grade container, and then you're good for the 20, 25 years. And then you have backup food. And you don't have to be worrying about rushing out and at the last minute trying to make sure that you have food for your family. And if you want to store water, go ahead and store water. Put it in the closet. Make sure it stays somewhere cool. And you have to rotate those out because the particles from the plastic gets into the water. And then you can't really fully, I mean, you could if you had to, but either filter them or go ahead and rotate them out. And that's it. And I do have some miso paste stuff here too, and it doesn't seem to expire. So if you're going to save anything like this, Check the expiration date. If there's not an expiration date, then you're good to go. You don't have to put them in these Mylar bags. Also, 2 more tips. 2 things that you can practically live off of with water is spirulina and moringa. Those are the 2, I think one's an algae and one's a plant. If you can survive off of those 2, so if you can get some moringa and some spirulina and store it away or make it yourself or grow the tree or whatever it is, then those are great options because they have so much nutrients that you can survive off of them by themselves with water. That's it.